Hi, Greg Dorsey here. It's Monday, September 12th at Leeb.com, Leeb.com. Well, the markets remain on edge with Greece moving closer to a default with each passing day. What's going on in Europe seems quite similar to the 2008 2009 financial crisis here, but on a grander scale. And while it's a problem that can be fixed with sufficient amount of cash, unlike the US at that time, Europe today lacks the institutions with the authority to adequately deal with the problems. It looks like Germany may even opt for Plan B, if you will, by protecting its own banks from a Greek default rather than going further to bail out that country. No doubt the other healthy Eurozone countries will follow suit if Germany puts such a plan into action. One thing seems likely, though, markets will force policymakers' hand, and perhaps sooner rather than later, as liquidity in the credit markets is drying up and equities remain under considerable pressure. It's really a question of how far out of control things will spin before policymakers are finally galvanized into action. Uh, while we did see a recovery by the end of the session here in the United States, we could be in for a retest of the 2010 lows if something doesn't happen quite soon. That's at least another 10% from current levels, and it would take the S&P down around 1,000, and the Dow Industrials back below 10,000. In the long run, the only real safe haven will be precious metals. And right now, however, they're falling too, as investors are liquidating what they have, whatever they have, to raise cash. As a reminder, this happened in 2008 as well, with gold giving up about 30% of its value before bottoming. Now, this time around, it's likely to be much more mild for gold because of all the money that's been injected into the economy since then and the prospects for raging inflation on the other side of the current crisis. So we remain steadfast bulls on gold, even if we are more cautious on the stock market. That's all for now. Stop by later in the week because I'm sure there's lots more things to happen, and we'd like to impart some information about that to you.